The new girl and the high school queen team up to get revenge on their old friends. Nothing can possibly go wrong. We start the story at a party in the spring, the party of Drea, the most popular girl in high school. She has the perfect life, the perfect boyfriend. Everything is going well for her. That night after the party, she hangs out with her boyfriend and then home. So good, so normal. But the next morning, she sees that everyone at school is looking at her funny. Turns out her asshole boyfriend has leaked a sexy video of her. It's all wrong. Drea goes to complain to him, but he tells her that he didn't leak it, that he was hacked. But since she doesn't believe him, she gives him a bang, so she obviously ends up in the principal's office, who tells her, "First, well done, and second, you're grounded. Principal sent her to community service and threatened her that if she gets in any more trouble, she will be expelled." Then principal suggests she go to anger management therapy, and that's it. But Drea doesn't want therapy, she wants revenge. On the other hand, we have Eleanor. She has just changed high schools. The new girl just arrived and doesn't know anyone. Poor thing. One day, while Drea was still lamenting the leaked video, Eleanor approaches her. She tells her that it wasn't her ex-boyfriend, that the video was made by the other popular girl who wanted to steal her crown as high school queen, and Eleanor was in the bathroom and heard them talking. So the good Andrea plants drugs on the other girl to get her expelled, and that's it, she's avenged. Drea didn't want to keep dealing with the new girl, but just that day her car breaks down and Eleanor helps her. Ah, but what a coincidence. While they go in the car and talk, Eleanor tells her that a girl ruined her life. She fell in love with a cute girl at the camp. They became close and she declared her love to her. But the other girl ruined her. She told everyone that Eleanor is a lesbian and tried to take advantage of her. It destroyed her socially. She was left alone and lonely. Oh, poor Eleanor. And the coincidences continue. The girl who ruined her life just goes up to the high school she just transferred to. Suspicious. But well, nothing more happens. The girls go out for a drink, chat a bit, and then the summer vacations come and they don't see each other anymore. Then autumn comes, and with autumn comes back to school.
And here goes Drea, the fallen queen. Her popular friends don't talk to her anymore, and her ex-boyfriend Max is now dating her ex-best friend. Everything that can go wrong goes wrong.
And speaking of the ex, Max has been elected class president. In his first speech, he apologizes to Drea for the video mess, but who says he's apologizing says he's humiliating her there in front of everyone. Drea leaves the auditorium and Eleanor goes to see if she can help her, but Drea doesn't want help. She wants revenge. Drea says they can help each other, get revenge on Carissa, Max, and everyone, make them pay.
And do each other's revenge.
Oh, you were serious.
I understood that reference.
Drea will enter a farm program that Carissa runs for community service. There she will approach her and look to make her pay. Besides, they make a makeover for the Eleanor to approach Max and bring him down. There they go. Nothing can possibly go wrong. Eleanor goes around campus in unreachable goddess mode. Look at me, but don't touch me. That same day, she has Max wrapped around her little finger. On the other hand, Drea is doing badly. Carissa doesn't trust her. So she hasn't been able to get close to Carissa, and she has no plan for revenge. Back with Eleanor, she already managed to infiltrate with the popular kids. So the girls get together at Eleanor's house to plan revenge, and see her cute little giant lizard, a tenderness.
Aww.
And there goes Eleanor at the pool party, officially part of the school's group of kings. Meanwhile, Drea, the disgraced queen, hangs out on the public beaches like the rest of the mortals. Nah, lies, it's all a plan to spy on Carissa. She's a girl on a mission. Meanwhile, at the party, the Eleanor has run into Gabby, Max's sister, and the first person who was nice to her in high school before the makeover. A very nice and very flirtatious girl. I like her, but Eleanor leaves her alone because she has a mission to get closer to Max. And it turns out that Drea isn't doing too bad. Through espionage, she has discovered that Carissa has some suspicious crops, with amusing and illegal results. They plan to show her off during the winter ball. Since Carissa is in charge of the food for the event, they're going to throw some hallucinogens in the food, so she can get blamed for everything and revenge comes out. Sort of.
It's not working!
Yeah, because everyone seems to be very normal, although not for long. In a flash, they all go crazy, really crazy. And while they're there, they take the opportunity to steal Max's cell phone and look for his secrets. Well played. They also denounced the cultivation of Carissa, so that's it. The first one has fallen. They and the little iguana are very happy. And now they're going after Max. The guy's hooking up with half the school, and they're gonna show him off on Valentine's Day. There's just one little problem. Drea found out that he cheated on her too when they were dating. Lousy service, 5 horns. That makes her very, very sad. Luckily, her friend Eleanor comforts her. And then Drea falls in love with the other boy at the farm, so everything is fine with her. Let's go on. Valentine's Day arrives, and they decide to expose the golden boy as a womanizer, damaging his reputation, and that's it. They finish the revenge, more or less. Because the golden boy and his popular friends won't fall for it that easily. They begin to say that the guy is super progressive and he's into polyamory, so they become even more popular. Well played, asshole, well played. The plan backfires, and on top of that, they call Drea to the principal's office. But it's not that she's been found out, it's that they've rejected her college application for being distracted in her revenge plans. Now she wants revenge even more. She thinks that because of them she won't go to Yale, and she's going to make them pay it now she's gone mad. On the other hand, Eleanor keeps hanging out with Gabby, who doesn't buy the whole unattainable goddess thing, and sees her for who she is, likes her for who she is.
I really like you. I really like you too.
So Eleanor's got the girl, and while Drea's still obsessed with revenge, her new popular friends have thrown her a surprise birthday party, and they've become even better friends. Obviously there's a betrayal coming, this is gonna get bad. And as Drea realizes it, she arrives at Eleanor's party, she claims her, and they argue. Finally their friendship ends, and possibly also Eleanor and Gabby's relationship, because she heard everything and sends her to hell. And that's not the only thing. Drea realizes that Eleanor was the one who broke down her car, and then she rescued her the day they met. And then while they were talking about her story with Carissa, she planted the seed of revenge. And then they both started the whole revenge plan. Then, as Drea is a tremendous grudge holder, she applies the famous, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," and goes to look for Carissa to talk about Eleanor. It turns out that Eleanor was Carissa's girlfriend. The one who ruined Eleanor's life in the camp was Drea, and she didn't even remember it.
Oh, fuck.
Yep, Eleanor is there to take revenge on Drea, and she has fallen right into the trap.
Oh, fuck.
Drea returns home and finds Eleanor there, now both knowing the truth.
Sit down. I'm in charge now.
Eleanor tells Drea that making her lose her admission to college and her friends was just the beginning, that as soon as he traumatizes her for life, he will leave her alone. This girl is crazy. Eleanor already has it all planned. She wants to ruin all the popular kids' college admissions and blame it on Drea. But since Drea doesn't help her, she threatens her. She has drugs hidden in her house and will send the police unless she cooperates. And that's not the only bad thing that happens to Drea. When she was leaving in a panic, a car crashes into her, and then the farm boy ends up with her for being a villain. And as if that wasn't enough, Eleanor goes to visit her at the hospital. And then the crazy lady tries to console her for everything that's going wrong. Look at that poor little iguana, pet of that crazy lady. Anyway, Eleanor returned home after crashing Drea's car because of course it was her. She's sad remembering her friendship with Drea because she almost sank the evil one who broke her heart and wrecked her life. But that's not what she wants anymore. Looks like she still has a crush on Drea, but late, dear psychopath, late. But it's not all bad. At least Drea makes peace with her best friend, and all this mess will end at the spring party. There they go.
I have a present for you.
But while Leonor looks at her with crazy eyes in love and plans to finish her revenge, Drea has her own plans to expose her forehead to everyone. Finally, they end up arguing outside the mansion. Drea tells her that she's only been happy in the time they've spent together that year, that she's her best friend. Of course, she sends the crazy woman to the friend zone. But well, anyway, they are friends again. And just when they were making up, Max arrives. He realized everything, and since everyone is crazy and spiteful and he already knows all their secrets, he tells them that he will destroy them and leaves. But it's all good because Eleanor has already got him on tape confessing all his misdeeds and broadcasts it at the party. Then the girls forget everything. They make peace drinking champagne in front of the sea, and now they're pinky friends. And well, Drea gets the farm boy back and Eleanor gets her girl back. And with everyone happy and content, this story ends.